Here's another great one in Illinois. They are eating the checks. They are eating the balances. Here's another one. People dressed up as penguins because Donald Trump's regime tariffed penguins for 10% tariffs on penguins. The penguins showed up to protest at a hands-off event, and they had the photo of Donald Trump, the portrait that Trump hated from the Colorado State House, and it says "Traitor in Chief." Another A-plus protest sign at a hands-off protest in Rockford, Illinois. It says "Pretend we're Melania Donald, hands off." Some other great photos and protest signs of Donald Trump and Putin. Here's Donald Trump, the complete and total slob. Another very creative sign of Donald Trump as a little baby. Here's one that says "We are not okay." One says "Trump's a little B word." Another poster that has a photo of President Zelensky. It says "Not a dictator." A photo of Putin that says "Dictator." A photo of J.D. Vance that says "Dick." And a photo of Donald Trump all in the same poster that says "Traitor." Here's another one, another great sign I want to share with you. "Hunk if you've never drunk texted war plans." Here, a grandma had a sign that said, "I'd call Trump a C word, but he lacks depth and warmth." So a lot of signs like that. We don't really curse here on the Mighty Network, but I want to highlight what some of those signs are. Let me just share with you some of the other protests where we were either tagged in or or there were so many. So if I didn't capture your city, I may have done it in an earlier video, the ones I did yesterday, but I'm going to do my best to highlight some of these protests. Like this one in Helena, Montana, people coming out in Montana. In Gurnee, Illinois, a lot of people coming out. Kalispell, Montana, loads of protesters in San Diego. Omaha, Nebraska, what's up? Fresno, California, which actually went Trump in this last election. Lots of protesters there. In Las Vegas, Nevada, protesters are showing up. This was Las Vegas, where Democrats
Today's efforts on the campaign trail went over extremely well for the Republicans. Watch out, Democrats.
Protesters in Rockford, Illinois, protesters in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, in Hawaii. So an interesting one from Philip Garbage, from a writer from the New Yorker, responding to War Vietnam. And I've never seen anything like this in New York City. Fifth Avenue covered from 42nd Street well to the 20s. Nobody prepared for this volume. Volunteers are holding the traffic on all the side streets. No police in sight. Philip Garbage. I asked one high-ranking policeman I saw on Fifth Avenue why there were so few police. He said, quote, "We did not expect anything like this. Don't tell anyone, but I've only got 44 officers out there, and it's a great crowd, no event incidents," which I think is very important. These were peaceful protests. Peaceful protests across the country. Despite there being peaceful protests, Elon Musk was calling for the arrest of people and threatening people as these protests are growing. Clearly, Elon Musk and Donald Trump very, very scared about the size and scope and growing nature of these protests. Go to a place like San Luis Obispo, California. 10,000 people showed up there in San Luis Obispo. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, hands-on protests. Macon, Georgia, huge protests there. Asheville, North Carolina, Illinois State Capitol, Akron, Ohio, Iceland. We had lots of people dressed up, whether they were in New Hampshire, other main areas in the New England region, wearing the Midas gear and showing up with Midas gear. Huge turnout in Houston as well. I mean, folks, people were out and about with force. Try to show you some other ones right here. Atlanta, what's up? Pennsylvania, what's up? I'm pronouncing it right this time. Duluth, Minnesota, what's up? Asheville, North Carolina, Columbus, Ohio, Portland, Maine, Cincinnati, Ohio, going internationally, London. There were also protests in Canada, Concord, New Hampshire,
You did it! This
Richmond.
election
I
was
could
a
keep
close
going on
one.
and on. I'm sorry if I missed your protest. Sorry if I missed it, but
I bet
I
if you
can't
were
have
to
this
campaign
video go
again in
on
the
forever.
future, you'd surely
But we are
overtake
going
them
to
by a
cover all this stuff
landslide.
here at Latest Touch
Now
Network.
it's
Now,
time to step
you
into
may
your
recall
role
a
as
recent
the
article
President
that
of the
Vanity
United
Fair wrote
States
about
of
the Midas
America.
Touch Network, and here's what the title was. This was from March 13, 2025. The Trump resistance won't be televised. It'll be on Midas Touch. The progressive network is thriving in a second Trump term, recently dethroning Joe Rogan and becoming a destination for prominent Democrats. The resistance will be on Midas Touch. We made this such an important point of ours as we grow this network to make sure that we have these rallies on. We knew corporate news was not going to cover it or the way they should be covering it, and now that we have this huge platform, it was vital for us to share it with you and show you it. This is what Elon Musk posted, by the way. He responded to this account amused. Soros-funded Indivisible is admitting they are behind the 1,300 paid protests happening today in all 50 states. Democratic billionaires are funding uprisings, and they should be held legally accountable for violence. Musk responds, they will be. Folks, these were peaceful protests. Unlike Musk and Donald Trump, who are destroying the lives of veterans, destroying Social Security and Medicaid, as we responded on the Midas Touch account, keep downplaying the protests at your own